Hi, Nastia.
How are you?
Hi, thank you so much for speaking to me. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So since we don't have too much time, I'm just gonna get right into it, if that's all right.
Sure.
First, I wanted to talk about the recent 2012 Olympic trials. The first thing is I wanted to ask is what went into your decision to try to compete in your second Olympic Games?
Sure. For me,
A little bit.
the decision to try to compete again and I guess make a quote-unquote comeback was pretty natural for me, just because I knew that I would be going to London one way or the other, and I didn't want to have any regrets and thinking, what if I would have tried? And, of course I wasn't able to make a second Olympic team, but I know that, finishing Olympic trials and yeah, it wasn't my best performances, but still being able to finish my career with 2 standing ovations of almost 20,000 people is something that I will never forget. And, it really ranks up high, that moment with winning the all-around gold medal that I did 4 years ago.
Yeah, definitely. So can you mentioned that you are going to London, even though, you didn't qualify. What are your plans for, actually being at the Olympics and supporting the team?
What my plans were for the Olympics?
Yeah. Are you just
Yeah.
going there?
Yeah, sure. I'm the athlete representative for the Federation of International Gymnastics, so I'm kind of the go-to person in between the athletes and the gymnasts, and then, the head people at the Federation of International Gymnastics. So if there's any, questions, concerns, problems that the athletes may have, I'm the middle person, so I kind of transfer that information to the head people. And I'll also be doing some on-camera work for various things, so I'm really excited about that. And with my position at the FIG, I kind of have to remain neutral, but deep down, I'll be cheering for our 5 girls on Team USA, and it's just been amazing to be able to watch them, be able to make an Olympic team. And, something like the Olympic Games can definitely change your life, so I'm just so looking forward to watching them compete and hopefully have a successful Olympics for all of them.
Yeah, definitely. That's actually the next thing I want to ask you is, can you give us some of your thoughts on the 5 individual athletes that were sending over, in terms of predictions and how you think Team USA will perform?
Of course, yeah. I think going into this Olympics, it's definitely one of the strongest, if not the strongest team that we've set out in many years. And so I think they have a very good shot at winning the gold medal. And but it all comes down to team finals, and 3 girls are up on each event, and all 3 scores are going to count. So, it comes down to being consistent and staying confident and just doing their best performances. And as far as individually, Jordan Weber won the all-around at the World Championships just a little bit less than a year ago, so she is definitely one to beat in winning the national championships earlier. And then another front runner would be Gabby Douglas, and just coming off a win from the Olympic trials and making her first Olympic team as well. And I think they're definitely 2 to watch out for. And the other 3 girls being Allie Raisman, she is such a powerhouse and extremely strong, and just even I am mesmerized when I watch her do her floor routine, because it is just jam-packed with difficulty. Then you have Michaela Maroney, who is the reigning world champion on the vault, and in my eyes, I think I'm not even sure if anybody could beat her. She is the one to beat on the vault for sure. And then you have a newcomer of Kyla Ross, this is just her first year as a senior. So she, went out there and first year as a senior made an Olympic team. There's nothing more that you could ask for in her. And she's a very clean gymnast and still packed with difficulty, but her execution is just exquisite.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for those insights. And since we don't have too much time left, I guess I just want to wrap up with asking, after the Games, what is the next project that you are looking forward to?
Sure. Well, some of the projects I'm actually working on right now, I'm teaming up with Fisher-Price to launch the Fantastic Gymnastics Dora doll. So, 2 of my passions being 1, gymnastics, and then 2, inspiring little kids to go after their dreams. And so I've had a lot of fun being able to team up with them. And after the Olympics and I get back from London, I'm going on a 40-city tour from one coast to the other, and that will end in November. And then in January, I'm moving to New York to start at NYU.
Oh, okay. Congrats.
Thank you.
Oh, that sounds very exciting. Okay. I think that's all the time we have, but thank you so much for speaking with me.
Yeah, thanks,
And good
Jen.
luck to, you and also the team and in the coming weeks.
Thank you so much. Nice talking to you, too.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.